Okay, good.
Yeah.
We're starting in 10. Alright, ready in 5.
This episode of Good Times with Mo, the podcast, is brought to you by Globe.
It's not bragging if you back it up, right? In that case, welcome to the baddest show in the land,
You guys have so much sexual tension.
where every question is answered
Why is the moon following me?
and every challenge is met.
I will survive 40.
3 seasons of Good Times with Mo, and it's going as strong as ever.
Caller of the night is the girl that's banging her best friend's husband.
This is the top downloaded podcast in Philippine history.
And it's not even close. Other shows will copy its style, will mimic its setup, but no one brings it like this.
What's your favorite sexual position?
88. I ate you, you ate me.
Join us as we launch another season, another year. We don't just invite the hard questions, we dare you to come up with one.
Boy, this guy's really weird.
From Los Angeles and Manila, 2 studios, guest co-hosts, celebrity appearances, and just a whole lot of loving going on. It's the world famous Good Times with Mo, the podcast, Season 3. And your host, the Philippine genius, Mo Twister.
World famous indeed. As we have a bunch of international calls on hold. More international calls tonight than local calls, Bianca. And I think
That's
you think
great.
maybe because
That's a good sign.
it's one day after the Holy Week. It is Monday and Easter, and if you're
You're
the
maybe in
country, you
denial
probably-
that it's back to work mode.
well, not that. It's more like, maybe I shouldn't talk about sex shit when, the risen
My
Lord just
consensya
kinda
factor.
came around.
Yeah,
Right.
maybe.
And then the international was
good.
like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show, guys, by the way. Hey, my name is Mo. That is Bianca Valerio. You
Hi,
can follow
guys.
her on Twitter at Bianca_Valerio. Phone number here, 880-9294. Skype is the Good Times Podcast. You can even text us at 0927-214-1981. And shit, while you're at it, use that number for Viber as well. And get on our program. Love problems, life problems, sex questions, whatever you do, we will try our best to fire back some kind of worthwhile advice to your questions. What do we got here? Canada, Japan. Some girl here on the phone talking about her fuck buddy in Russia.
Nice.
International flavor tonight. Let's go to Canada first. So he's been on hold the longest, and then we'll go to Japan.
Okay.
Let's talk to John. John, you are in Canada, and we're looking at an age of I can't find him. Sorry, guys. How old is John in Canada? Anybody tell me? 26. Sorry.
26.
Oh,
I
there
thought
you
you
are.
said 96. I'm like, wow.
John, you're in line 6. 26.
Mature.
What's up?
Hello, Mo.
Hey, John.
Hello?
John, where in Canada?
Alberta, Edmonton.
Yeah, hey, isn't Wayne Gretzky from Edmonton, or he just played for Edmonton?
Yeah, he played here. They made a road for Wayne Gretzky here. There's a road Wayne Gretzky called. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a big fucking deal over there. His daughter, she's the one who's always kind of like half nude on Instagram. If you ever follow.
Yeah,
his
they
daughter.
have a memory day for him, I believe. I'm not sure, yeah, but I think so.
Yeah, all right, I believe you. What's your question, buddy? What do you got?
Yeah, like I told earlier, I have my wife in the Philippines, and this thing started when we talk about our fantasy and we talk about having threesomes, but we're married, right? And we're on long distance relationship right now. So and then she wants me to see fuck another girl.
Huh? She wants to watch you on Skype bang another girl?
No, not the Skype. Live. Like
how
when
is
I
that gonna
go
be
back
like
for a vacation or something like that.
So she wants you to go. I like
Is it okay? Last week we had a caller where it was the guy who wanted his FUBU to fuck another
Yeah.
guy while he watched.
Which is
But
fine.
Wow, this is like escalation. Now it's
Yeah,
marriage
this is
levels.
some crazy shit now. All right, and it's weird that the wife wants to watch you bang another girl.
Yeah.
Now, wait, hold on. I want to ask what the status of the marriage is like. How long have you been away? Like, how long has this been an LDR marriage?
Yeah, I've been here. We've been away more than a year.
Okay.
But I already filed my sponsorship.
And have you guys always been like this? Like even when you were dating,
Yeah,
like a lot of
experimental.
like fucking crazy
No.
situation. So this is out
Not
of the
really.
ordinary for her.
We do some stuff, but not like crazy like this, you know. But the thing is, like, I showed her some articles that I saw in Yahoo or something on the internet, and then there's things there, like I believe it's called a man who wishes girls know about sex. Man wants, but just something like that.
Like what
Then,
what do men want women to know about sex?
Yeah, something.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, and then there's one thing there that's about fantasy. What's your fantasy and something like that. And then we talk about it, and then I told her, yeah, why not? I would do that, but not really. I want to have a threesome, but yeah, like what you said, it's like on the bucket list, and she wants to do it too, but with two guys, and I said no way, no.
Siyempre, siya yung winner, diba?
No, really, I want to do it. No, that's not. It's like it's just a fantasy, you know. But
Yeah.
I won't do it because I'm already married, and I don't want to. Like I believe I heard one in your podcast, one of your show, like something like this, and then it like
It fucked it up. Yeah.
messes
Yeah, it's
their
gonna fuck up your
relationship
marriage.
because
Yeah.
they did it.
have-
The threesome thing.
Yeah, I have a question. So it's her idea regarding the
Yeah,
threesome.
it's her idea, and then I said no, I don't want it. No,
And
no,
how does
I
it
don't, I
make
don't
you
want
feel? Yeah,
to see
like
me fuck another girl. Oh, and then I said to her like, okay, and she we already done with that. No, I don't want it. Then she opened it like a week ago. After that, then I said, okay, if you really want it, okay, I'll do it as long as it's your close friend. You know.
The one the one you've been always wanting to fuck for a long time. Wait, hold on 1 second. You know, if I was married, long distance. Now I'm not saying that this is what's happening here, but this is just kind of my take. If I was married long distance and my wife said, "Hey, listen, I want to watch you fuck another girl," I would think that she's lying. I would think she's trying to see if
To
I
test
would
you?
do something. Yeah, to test me because the long distance is so. You know, there's so much cheating that goes on with the long
a
distance
lot of
and all of that.
temptation.
Yeah, I want to know if she's gonna see if you're gonna go. Yeah, all right, shit. Because
yeah,
then I'd be like,
can I cut you off, Mo?
yeah,
I
go.
just wanna-
What do you got?
Yeah, because she have been cheated by his last boyfriend, and then they separated, and then she was saying that no, because I know you're a guy and that you cheated, that it's you're prone to that thing, that cheating, having sex with other girls, especially I'm in Canada, something like that. She said, no, I just want to know how it feels, you know?
Yeah, but you don't want to. You don't like experiment or figure out how it feels by putting your marriage on the line. That's not
Yeah.
normal. One last wait, hold on, Joe. One last question about this girl, yo. What's the family like that she's from? I mean, were her parents okay? Were they? Was her dad?
They're okay. They're fine. You know, it's not a. It's yeah. They're
Then I don't
fine.
think
They're
she's.
good. So
Then I don't think
I
she's
don't
telling
know.
the truth. I just can't see a girl. I can't see a girl.
Yes.
Okay, if the only trauma in her life was that her ex-boyfriend cheated on her, oh well, fucking boo-hoo. I mean, like fucking
Yeah.
everybody gets cheated on, right?
Yeah.
If she comes from a good family and her parents are intact and they didn't molest her, neglect her, abuse her, or any of that stuff, I just can't see how this. She would come up with this idea.
Yeah, Mo.
This genuine idea. Like she would really want this for you guys.
Yeah, Mo, to be honest, this was my gut in like like I've always believed in the power of intuition. And the first thing that my gut told me was
She's lying.
yeah, specifically where I feel like she's trying to set up a scenario so that just in case he does say yes, like testing, where she can actually use this situation and be like, well, what about the time that you said that you're willing to do it? See, I can't trust you.
Well, no, it's not. It's not that.
Yeah.
It's not. You're not going to use it against you down the line, verbal. I think it's a test right now. It's like, okay, you've been there for a year. You're in Canada. I'm sure you want
Yeah.
to fuck girls. So hey, listen, why don't you fuck this girl? And then I want to see what you say.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
see if you're open to it.
Like,
or,
I don't
or
really
possibly,
think that it's a real thing that she
No,
genuinely
no, sorry,
wants.
no, I think it's not like that that she's trying to test me because yeah, we've been away for probably because 2 to 3 years now because I just went back last year and we got married and then yeah, I've been here now for a year. And then it's because we talk about our fantasy, right? It was a threesome, you know. I said like we're talking about like no, I don't want to what
Yeah, but
if,
for
you
her to
know,
bring
we
it
will
up-
do,
Yeah,
two
but-
guy and me and a guy. What are you going to do? And then she asked me too. What I'm going to do if it's a two girl and it's a two girl and me. I said no. Something like that, you know.
Yeah, so my
yeah,
question
there's
is,
something wrong
It's
with
just
the
like
situation.
I believe it's just like experimentation or something like that.
Okay,
okay,
so
but my
you're
question
like-
is,
wait,
what
hold
is
on,
your
John, one second.
question? Like,
No, wait,
what
wait,
is, yeah.
John, hold on one second.
no,
The thing is, it's not as innocent as you say it is because she brought it up again the other day, right? You said, okay, you talked about it the first time, then she brought it up again. You know, two things again. I just want to say these two things, and then whatever, we'll fucking get to it. Number one, I think she's lying. I think she's testing you. Or two, in the 3 years that you've been away, she cheated on you, and she just feels awful about it. And it's almost kind of like, oh, you know what? Or I'm gonna let him. The reason why I'm pushing this fantasy thing so much is
To make up for
because-
something secretly.
yeah, I want you to be able to do something too because I can't deal with what I'm going through. I mean, it should it doesn't make sense for a girl who comes from a good background
Yeah,
and all
that's
of this
so
stuff
true.
to come up with an idea like this, a genuine idea like this. Now, you could also, number three, just have been fucking around, like everybody's just joking around and nobody's taking any of it seriously.
Yeah.
And maybe that's the point, is to not take it serious. It's just supposed to be a joke. But if it's not a joke and she's not testing you, it could possibly be she feels really guilty about. I mean, it's been 3 years. Maybe
That
she
makes
fucking
sense.
met somebody.
It makes sense. I mean, rather than her really fessing up, we're not saying this is true, but it's a possibility that rather than her actually fessing up and be like, I fucked up or I did something wrong, she'd rather do this as sort of like a consuelo. Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah,
it's
more,
it's
I
possible.
mean, yeah.
But my
Those are
question
the
is
only
for
things
Cole,
I'm coming up with.
What is your question exactly? Like, how do you want us to help you?
No, because I made my decision. You know, I don't want to do it. I just want
Good.
to know what would Mo do? Like, you know, what's his take, or and Pico, what Pico's
This
take?
is
'Cause,
okay. I would Pico, nice.
Your girl,
Night,
your girlfriend,
You
your
made
wife
Pico's
is like,
night and day and week.
Okay.
Okay.
But John, this is what. Okay, again, let me repeat, and I'm going to repeat this. That's it. This is where I would be if this was my wife. If I was John, this is exactly
Yeah.
how I feel. Number one, you're lying and you're testing me. You're testing me. I'm going to fuck up. Number two, you fucked up. If you're doing this, if you're pushing this, if you're reminding me about this threesome, if you're asking, well, yeah, who do you want and what is this and that, I would say you fucked up somewhere. And then even throwing out two guys, what about two? I want to know what you feel about me fucking someone else. Like, and then you're like, nah, I don't want to do two dicks. No, you know, if you're really kind of casual about it, then she'd kind of feel weird. I think she's just trying to gauge on how you would react about sleeping with other people. And remember, the idea of threesomes and throwing it out there genuinely, okay? I keep repeating that word because I want to make sure that you guys aren't joking around. That is so dangerous. That is so dangerous for a happy marriage.
Yeah. It's like she's asking for a death wish for your marriage. It's almost
So,
like
so
she.
Pico, where you at?
That's why that's what I feel. I don't want to do it because it could ruin our
That's
relationship and our
great.
marriage.
It's great you feel that
But,
way, and you should stand by that.
It's just telling me that no, it's for you. Like, not really, because we're talking about some crazy stuff when pag nagkasama na kami or stuff like that.
but,
We're
that's the
so
thing.
visualizing so many things about our sex life because we haven't
It gets
done it for
graphic.
a year or two.
Okay,
you know.
let me ask you this then, John. Do you think she has the capability to cheat on you?
No, not really.
Okay,
no.
then I think you're okay. All right, I think then you guys are just some freaky couple who is very expressive and raunchy.
Or her just
and
really needs to step
Is
it
it
up, but I don't think this is the way. Yes.
whatever. It's just you guys are playing in dangerous waters here. But if you're 100% sure that she doesn't have the capability to cheat on you, then if I were you, I would stand your ground and say no to the threesome, yes to this marriage. And you know what? I already petitioned you, so in a year's time, we're going to be together. We're going to be fucking our brains out all day long.
I
and
want to
every
know
time.
what
right
Pico
by the
has
Wayne
to say
Gretzky
too.
statue.
Yeah, like Pico.
Yeah, just the same. I don't think you can mess around with threesomes when you're married.
Yeah.
Well, why is she
true.
doing that though? She cheat on him? Did she?
Yeah, what do you think? Like the psychology behind it? Why she would do that? Like why she would bring it up?
I don't know. Either she's just really freaky, or maybe the tigang factor, or maybe I don't think.
I think they
she's
were just
testing
fucking
her.
around. They
Yeah,
must
maybe
have
you're
been
just
fucking around.
joking, or maybe she's just using
No,
it as
no,
like,
it's not.
masturbation
It's not
thing.
really a joke, na usapang
serious?
joke kami, no. Because I was like already mad. It's like, why are you pushing it?
Yeah, man.
Why are you
she
pushing this too
pushing it?
much? I don't really want to do it because I don't want to ruin the relationship.
Yeah.
And second thing is like I don't want to fuck girls when I'm in a relationship. I just want to stick with my
Good
girl.
man.
You know.
Have you
Oh,
tried asking
man.
her?
Great,
Have you
that's
tried asking
great.
her why it suddenly
Yeah.
got into her
Well,
mind?
no,
with threesome
because
thing?
he
She
brought
said-
he brought it up when they were talking about fantasies. He brought up threesome, and it struck a chord with her, and then she just pushed the issue constantly, and then he thought about it and said,
Because I told her I want to do we talk about the threesome, 2 girls or two boys. And I said no, let's do if you want, let's try. If you really want, let's do 2 girls, you and a girl, And then I said like, if you really want me to give you, you want parang pagbigyan ako sa gusto ko or it's
yeah, but you know where you fucked up, John, is you even pointed out which girl you wanted and all of that stuff. See,
no. I pointed that I want to be na close friend niya kasi she's pushing me, and that's my deal. Like you want me because she doesn't want to na kilala niya or something, just a random girl, And then I said, okay, kung gusto mo talaga, kung mapilit ka, sige, magbibigyan kita. Pero gusto ko close friend mo, kakilala mo. And then she said, no, ayoko nga ganun. So, that's my deal. I said, kung mapilit ka talaga, sure, I will do it. If
John,
close friend mo.
don't even
And
bring it up
I know
anymore.
kasi, hindi naman siya papayag na ganun. And then, I don't think she will find a close friend that could fuck me, right?
Yeah, and
Yes,
and the thing is, if you keep talking about it in this way where you're giving her options, you're still making her believe that there's a probability, that there's a chance that you actually do want this, even if you know in your heart and you're really telling us and we believe you na ayaw mo talaga. So you should just really shut it down.
Yeah, shut it down. Just do this. Kung you know what,
Yeah.
babe, pinag-isipan ko, wag na tayo mag-threesome kasi medyo, ayoko ng ganun eh. I'm not that kind of guy na, here's what we'll do na lang. Here's what we're gonna do. We have sex, you and I, tapos, punta ka sa CR, pagbalik mo, magbihis ka ng iba. Magsalamin ka,
Gusto ko yan, mga
mag-wig,
costume.
mag-wig ka, magsalamin. Parang,
Yeah.
you're like a different person.
Yeah,
High school
role play,
outfit
role
ka
play.
or whatever, and you come
Yeah.
back and dun tayo mag-sex again. So it's
And you
like
can
I'm having
even-
sex with different women,
and
but
you can
it really
even-
is just you.
And you can even tell her this and say things na, I realize now when we're actually talking about the threesomes, yeah, it maybe was in my bucket list. It's something like a lot of guys do, but when it actually came down to it, nung pinag-usapan na natin talaga, parang na-realize ko, wait, okay, now that you're actually saying yes, it made me realize, no, I don't want to do it. So be honest with her about how you feel, that maybe initially gusto ko kasi that's what every guy wants, pero when you actually offered it to me, I realized, no, I don't want to hurt our marriage. And see how she reacts to that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I want to try a threesome, but not.
Hell yeah.
Not while you're
Of course,
married.
already, so not anymore.
Yeah.
Before, of course, you wanna do it, you wanna experience it or something like that.
Swipe
But
right, maybe.
now,
Swipe right.
no, not really.
Yeah, at least,
Thanks,
at least
John,
feel
so we
it
gotta
out.
go.
My question was,
Listen, so we gotta go, bud, because we have a ton of calls here on hold. But I think, again, in summary, just stop talking about it. So it'll get, or if you want, alter the fantasy talk. If she talks about the fantasy threesome, just change it up. Say you're more excited about having sex in public. Like, hindi, wag na lang. Punta tayo na lang dyan sa thing, mag-sex tayo in front of everybody. I'd rather you do something crazy
Monogamous,
like that.
but it's monogamous.
Yeah, because you're gonna still keep the
we have
relationship
some
intact.
great stuff in our mind now, so
Public sex, man.
Yeah,
That's the way to go, bud.
stick to that. Stick to just the both of you.
sex
No
tape.
extra characters. Exactly.
Sex tape, public sex, all that good shit. All right?
Uh,
Remove the threesome from the options.
Okay, good luck.
Thanks, bud.
Take
Have a good
care.
one.
Bye. Gusto kong sabihin, alam mo, parang nahihirapan ako sa'yo magsalita. Magtagalog ka na lang.
English. No, you know what? I'll tell you this. I think she cheated on him.
Really? You think so?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've cheated. I've been cheated on, but I don't know. My gut was more like telling me it was a test, but I don't know whether it was because she's cheated on him or hasn't cheated on him, or because she's traumatized. But yeah.
Let's go to Kinoko in Japan, who's 25. Kinoko, mushi mushi. Thanks for being here.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi, Kinoko.
I'm nervous.
Oh, that's
Hold on,
okay. Don't
first, I
worry.
gotta start. Are you Japanese? Because you got a Japanese name, but you sound
No,
Filipino,
that's
so
fake name.
Oh, okay.
that's a fake. Oh, nice. Now hold on one second, Bianca. Is that your cell phone, or Pico? Is that your cell phone that's been
No.
going like fucking nuts
Nope.
since the start of the program?
Nope, but I'll fix it. Hold on.
Well, there are a lot of cell phones around me right now.
Yeah, it probably is. So every cell phone you see near you, throw it far away, please. Thanks. Have you guys are hearing it though, right? There you go. Whoever the last phone that someone touched, that's the one. Throw it far.
Yeah, I got it now.
Okay.
Thanks, bud. All right, Kinoko. Thanks for being here, love. Good evening. What's up?
Yes, how can we help you? Don't worry, we're here to help. Yes.
I'm gonna do that thing that Japanese do when you're on the phone. You height every like 4 seconds.
So.
No, it's nice. Hold on one second before we get to your shit. The Japanese do this thing where they make noises so it sounds like they're reminding you that they're paying attention, right? I mean that's part of the shit. It's like you're talking about height. The Koreans do that shit too.
Validation.
Yeah,
that
it's
they're
like
paying
okay, I'm
attention.
here, I'm listening. Yeah, keep on, do your thing. I'm listening. Hi. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do this while you're on the phone with us. So what's up, baby? Go ahead, tell your story.
Okay, I want to leave my husband,
Okay.
but I still
wait.
can't.
Why do you want to leave your husband?
Just trying it out. Just try.
Yeah,
it.
why do you want to
I
leave your
still-
husband?
Wait, let me get to my
Yeah.
question.
Sorry. Hey.
I want to leave him. Oh, wait.
That's all right, Kinoko. It's okay. Hold on. Let me ask you a question. Let me warm you up because I know you're really. See the thing. This is a genuine question. She's really nervous. She doesn't want to, share the life and all that. So let's just talk about other things first, and then we'll get to your husband. What'd you have for dinner tonight? Anong ulam natin dyan sa Japan?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes.
What'd you have for dinner?
I don't know what.
You're that nervous? You forgot?
It's a fish.
Siya
some
sabi,
kind
a
of fish.
fish. Okay.
What's the weather like there? What's the weather
It's
like
been
there? Is it
raining the
Oh,
whole
yeah.
week.
Ugh.
And it's cold.
That's,
It's like
Lucky
30
you. Lucky you guys.
How
degrees
well,
Celsius.
really? Shit. All right, good stuff, man. Okay, so now you feel warmed up? You okay?
Okay.
Relaxed? All right, let's go.
Okay. Okay, go. I want to leave my husband, but I still can't because I don't have any money.
Okay.
And I live here in Japan, and I suck at Japanese. And I have a baby, so it's hard for me to get a job here.
Why is that? Oh, because like when you have a baby, is it almost understood that the wife stays home?
Most likely. And
Yeah.
and there's a rule here that if if you send your child to a daycare, you must have a job. So I can't find a job and
You
leave
don't
my
speak
baby at
Japanese.
home.
Yeah. And you
But
suck at
also-
Japanese, so you
Yes.
okay.
Is
Now, are
your
you guys-
husband Filipino or Japanese?
He's Japanese.
Okay.
And I don't know anybody here, and I don't have any friends because I spend my time taking care of them.
Oh, so you're unhappy. Oh man, I feel bad for you. All right, Kinoko, hey, listen, real quick. How did you meet your husband? When did this was there a point that you fell in love eventually in all of this, or is this just because he was a foreigner, he has money, and all that shit?
It was actually a fixed marriage by my mom.
Excellent.
Tapos, biglang nag-no visa needed na for Filipino this year.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I met him for visa, tapos biglang ganun.
Does your
Yeah.
in what way, like does your mom know about how unhappy you are?
She knows everything that I'm not happy at all. Sinabi ko yun sa kanya dati na kahit anong mangyari, hindi ako magiging masaya. But,
Is it okay if you share what it is about the marriage that you're not happy about?
Well, she doesn't even know the guy. She's fixed. Like she fucking.
I mean,
she can't
sometimes you
communicate
learn
with
to
him. She
love
doesn't
the
speak
person.
Japanese.
I mean, maybe sometimes you learn to love the person, or
I'm in love with him right now, but I love him right now, but I'm not in love with him kasi fixed marriage nga, ganun.
Yeah, there's just no whatever.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so let's get to it. You can't come home because your mom's gonna get mad, right?
No, I don't care about her anymore.
Love that attitude.
Good for
No, I love
you,
it. Kinoko,
sister.
yeah. Good. Glad. Okay. What stops you from going to the Philippines? You just don't have enough money for the plane ticket. You have nowhere to go when you land here. Like,
I
what's the deal?
don't have any. I don't have anybody. I don't have a family.
No brother, no sister, cousin, dad.
No.
No, fuck. Tough times, huh, Kinoko? So tell us more about that dinner.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the thing is, Mo, I mean, maybe I'm wrong about this. Job opportunity would be a lot easier here, and as opposed to Japan, because
yeah,
at
but
least
where do you start though?
I know, but
nothing.
but if you had to choose between the two, because at least there she's just a second class
but Bianca,
citizen. I don't know. That's
she's
why.
She's not a second-class citizen there. She can't fit in well. She doesn't speak the language, and there are certain rules about when you want to take care of your child and all that stuff.
Yeah.
You can't just come to the Philippines when you have nothing either. I mean, yes, it's an easier life in the Philippines. You can't just do that though. Not when you have a house and you have a family, and then you're gonna decide to put that all on the line, take your kid, and where are you even gonna sleep the very first night when you come in from the airport? If you don't even have that answered, there's no way you can come home. If you don't have the answer of where am I going to live for the first month when I get to Manila,
Well, obviously that will take a lot of planning. That's why it's just a matter of knowing what her options are right now.
right, which we're getting to.
Yeah.
But you have a province or are you a city girl?
I'm a city girl.
College educated, high school educated?
No,
What are we
hanggang
looking
high
at?
school lang.
High school. Tough. All right.
I want to leave him because
Yeah, I
minsan he's strict. Like kanina,
Yeah.
nagalit siya kasi gusto niya before 9 tulog na yung bata. E pag uwi niya, hindi pa kami naliligo. Tapos
Why?
nagalit siya.
What are you doing during the day?
No, I was just playing with her. Parang nakalimutan ko
having
na
fun.
yung oras. Tapos
Okay.
biglang-
Does he hit you or anything like that? Or
Hindi,
just
he's
all
just-
verbal?
All
pag
Japanese.
may gusto siyang rule. Yun yung rule.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. No worries. How long have you guys been married?
2009, 10.
Okay.
Okay. So since you were 19 or something like that. Lovely.
18 ako kinasal. Oo.
18. Beautiful. Even better. Okay. Are you Japanese citizen or Philippine citizen?
Filipino.
Fuck. Man, I mean, throwing at me, or everything I throw out you come back with the worst answer.
That's why I was saying it's like, second class citizen. Like, oh no, how's that? Yeah.
But I
No,
have
it's not second class. It's just I'm trying to look for where you can get government funding or any of these things. But everything everything you give me back is just, it's. Listen, Kinoko, I know you're crying in about 10 seconds here, but shit,
She's been crying already. Yeah.
You're shit out of luck, man. It's not hopeless. All right, there are ways, there are things, but I can't do it in 3 minutes on the show. It's something we need to sit down and have a chat with and see what your options are. Okay, all right.
I
in
know
the Philippines, if something went wrong, like say there was fucking China and Japan went into war. I'm going to throw stupid, crazy stuff out there because I want to know what you're going to do. And you had to come home. Where would you go on your very first day?
To my friends.
Okay. Shit, it's not enough. Because friends will take you in, but are they going to take you in for fucking half a year? You know what I mean?
I think so. They would.
Talk to your
Okay.
friends then.
Okay, there's an option.
Because if you and I were friends, man, my doors are open to you by just the sound of your voice and what you're telling me.
They have my baby.
I know. Oh gosh.
Do you know what the rules are in Japan about taking your child out of the country? I mean, you say your baby's 10 months old, or I don't know how old your baby is, but many countries have those rules where the child stays with the mom until X amount of age. Yeah. So if you decide to move to the Philippines, the paperwork, I mean, is he dual citizen? Or all of that, you got to find out all of that information. If I were you, I'd go to the consulate. I would talk to them, find out what your options are, because they don't have to tell your husband. Talk to the Filipinos over there, at the consulate. Say, hey, this is where I'm at. I'm stuck here. I was an arranged marriage. I hate it, and I want to know what I can do about going home. Do you ultimately want to go home, or do you want to stay in Japan, just not with your husband?
First.
Okay.
I want to save money.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, what are the divorce laws in Japan? Maybe you could start looking that up.
We got married in the Philippines.
Oh, shit. Can you please stop that with everything?
Oh my gosh. Oh.
All right. Where are we again? All right, Kinoko. Okay, here we go. Your husband handles all of the money, I'm assuming, right? He's not the thing where the wife handles the money.
Binibigyan niya lang ako ng pera.
He gives you like an allowance,
Does he
right?
require a receipt?
Wala, hindi naman siya ganun ka-strict.
Thank you, God. All right.
You should
Put some of
start
that
like
shit
putting
away.
Yeah.
Hide.
Always.
Hide. Hide that shit. Please start hiding money. I don't care if it's 1 yen, which is probably equivalent to 0.0001 cents.
Yeah.
Put away money and not let him know about it.
Yes.
If that means sacrificing here and sacrificing a little bit there, then so be it. But I'll tell you this, as awful as your situation sounds, and as hopeless as I feel, there is a way.
There's a way
just have to
out.
find. I just gotta find it.
Yeah.
So don't feel hopeless. Don't feel. I mean, if you're gonna cry, that's fine. You should cry. I would cry too if I was in your situation. But it ends there. No more. No depression. No thoughts of fucking suicide. None of those crazy things. I know that you're not the type because you have a baby, and I could hear that in your voice. But what I'm saying is, don't go beyond crying. I need you to be in a good place mentally so we can come up with a fucking good battle plan to get you out of that house and get you the life that's much better than the one that's been dealt with you since you were a child. Now, yeah, fuck your mom. Fuck her. It's about you. Yeah, it's about you and this baby, and you're going to be the mom that your mom wasn't to you. You're going to be fantastic. It's going to be fucking great. But at the same time, I need you to cry it out big time. So cry as much as you want. Cry till you can't cry anymore, because after that, what do you have left? All you have now is just, I got to get solutions. Do you understand what I'm saying, love, here? Just cry it out. Yeah, cry it out. Feel bad. Yeah. Good. Listen to it tomorrow.
Yeah, right
Cry
now
it
it's hard for
Feel
everything
bad.
to sink in, but at least you're venting it, and then whatever we say to you, if it doesn't sink in, you can just listen to it over and over and over again after this.
So here's what I need you to do then after this whole cry session. Hey, I'd like you maybe to talk to a lawyer. If that costs money, well, then that's where you put away some of that money. Put away some of that money, and then go see a lawyer. Talk to him. Say, hey, what do I do? Try to look for a Filipino lawyer, someone who's a little bit, a little bit speaks your language, and then talk to them, see what we can do. Maybe if that means at the consulate, maybe they have a legal staff
I think
there.
that the consulate would be the first option. At least they can help provide her extra solutions as well, or extra options of what she can work
and
with.
then see what they have, see what they tell you. Then you kind of sit there. Then call your friends. Call us back. Call me.
Yeah.
Shit, I'll give you my email. Somebody give her my email address. Give me an email. We'll Skype. We'll talk. Hey, listen, this is what I think we should do. Talk to your friends. We'll see how much support you're going to be able to get from everybody, and let's start working with the positives. Then when you start working with the positives, you can come up with a better plan on what you're going to do about this. But it is easy. It can be done, especially when you're only 25 years old. You're 25. You've been married with this guy since you were 18.
I'm 23.
23? All right, you're also fake age?
Yeah.
You're 23. Even better. The younger you are, the better you are off, because there's so much to recover.
Yeah, I mean,
Listen,
just
again, one more time. I'm 36. I'm going to be 37 this year. At 4, my life turned to shit, or 33, it fucking flipped upside down, and abortion this shit, and until this very day, it's an awful experience for me, and it's a battle. But man, I wish I had that. I wish I went through what I went through when I was 23, because it's easier to recover. You're going to be fine. You just need those legal solutions. All of this emotional shit that's going to be there and great, let it hurt. Tomorrow, it'll be gone, and let's work on the legalities of getting you out of this marriage, keeping you in Japan, and all of that good stuff. It can be done. I promise you. Just don't feel hopeless, because that's going to kind of pull you down.
And yeah, just think of some of the positives right now, because you're saying at least he gives you an allowance. You're saying he is strict, but he doesn't hit you. He's not physical with you. He's just very traditional Japanese, where he implements a lot of rules. Another positive is, as much as he's strict on you, he doesn't require, like Mo said, receipts. He doesn't ask you to do specific things that makes you more limited in your situation right now. So just try to focus right now. What are the things that are actually working for you rather than what's working against you? Then work on those little positives, like again, seeing the consulate, and then ask them about that lawyer, or maybe they can even help you with funding. I mean, just write a list of all the things right now, and all those things are actually gonna give you a little bit of hope. It's obviously it's going to be a long process, but at least you're getting it started, as opposed to nothing.
You might even get government funding, because if you can formalize the breakup, the separation, you might even get like formal government funding from Japan, because your son is a Japanese citizen or your daughter is a Japanese citizen. There are certain countries. I don't know what the rules are there, but that's why talking to a lawyer would be good, because then they'll help you with some sort of like public funding. You never know. They do that in a lot of countries. Australia is very generous. If you come from a broken home and you're in a situation like this, they showered these kids with money, like an allowance as well. So all of that, when you put that together, trust me, you'll be surprised how successful you can be in this journey.
Yeah, and a lot of
outside
married
the sky.
couples, especially if the man is the one that's working and the woman is just at home, you should always set aside a little money that he doesn't know about. Because just in case things happens like this, you have that little savings that you have for you. So
right.
start that now. Start that now.
All right, Kinoko.
I just want to say,
Yes.
Yep.
I know I may sound like I'm destroying his image because I'm talking about his negative side, but
No.
he's nice. He's a nice stand-up guy. It's just not my type.
Yeah, no,
of
listen.
nice.
Hey,
Yeah.
Never once have we said that he was not a good person.
You never
What
actually
I'm
said
saying-
anything
He's
bad
very
about him.
bright. I just
Yeah,
just-
listen,
Yeah, you're
all
not
we're
in
talking
love with
about-
him. Yeah, you're
Hey,
just
the
not
only
in love with
person we
him.
insulted in this entire thing was your mom, and
Is
I
your
apologize for that.
mom,
But your fucking mom,
exactly.
that set of marriage bullshit sucks.
Yeah.
So, aside from her, I don't think we've insulted anybody. It's
Don't
just, you're not
apologize
sup-
for wanting to
You're
be
not supposed to
happy.
get. You're not supposed to get
Yeah.
married at 18 by somebody you don't even know and you can't even
Yeah.
understand. I'm sure he's a great guy, but whatever.
Yeah.
That's not the point. The point
You've
is your
never said
happiness.
anything bad about him at all.
right.
Nothing. Okay?
I don't look at him as a bad guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
he's
just
very
you can't.
nice.
And I'm
hey,
sure
that's-
he is. I'm sure he is. It's just that, like you, and you said in the very beginning, I do love him, but I'm not in love with him. So that already says a lot in itself.
Strong words, Bianca.
Okay?
Heavy words. Right? Kinoki, you'll be fine. It's a long battle, but at your age, god damn it, it's time to fight this battle. Do not let people decide what you want for your fucking life. You go out there, be who you want to be, do what you want to do, and it can be done. That's the real key there. So
And be
fight
the
on
mom
night.
that your mom wasn't to you, to your daughter.
Tomorrow, you're going to be fine. All right, take a break.
Stay tuned. We'll return after this commercial break.
During and after what happened sa Yolanda, seeing everybody helping out each other, that's what really made sense to me. Since I'm a fashion stylist, I would always want what looks good together and finding the pieces that would look great together.
I think for us as Filipinos to get up and mobilize to help other kababayans in need, that's natural to us. But for us in this case, to never give up and never get tired.
Whatever your job is, it doesn't matter. During that time, we just all went there, helped each other, and moved the world.
Figured out the gravity of the devastation, I don't know, there was something inside me that just felt like nothing else in my life mattered. I work very closely with Gawad Kalinga. I was so happy that Globe chose them too, because as an organization, I feel that their love and care for the people and the communities is something that I don't see enough. I just find that that was the most special one for me.
It's a good feeling, especially when when you're helping some other people, especially when you see them so happy because they're gonna have a new house, new home.
It also means that we're showing them that we're involved, that we care, that they're not alone. Top executives were here today. And on the ambassador side, it's me, Liz, Mars, who's a new ambassador.
Well, it's an eye-opening thing. Through activities like this, it just goes to show how much commitment Globe has to this effort. See it for yourselves and participate, spend a few days here and help build.
We, the Globe, is putting together all of the building blocks we've built over the last 4 years. Remember, the wonderful world includes the nation. And so we also want to make sure that people who are underprivileged, people who have been devastated by the typhoons, also somehow in their own way live a wonderful world.
I think everybody can help. In our own little ways, we can help just by tweeting, using social media, and using your voice.
Walang iwanan in the sense that we're here when we start laying out the bricks, when we start making the bricks, when we filter the sand, when we paint the house. But also, more than that, it's restoring the dignity of the people that have lost so much.
This whole experience reminds us that nation building can be as simple and meaningful as lives you're building.
And when we do things that exceed what is expected of us, we create wonderful. And yes, that's wonderful.
Says she hates me.
It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast. Call the show tonight and get your love problem answered.
Follow us on Twitter.
It is a Monday night, 21st of April, 2014. My name is Mo. That is Bianca Valerio right over there. Follow her on Twitter at Bianca_Valerio. Phone number here for the podcast is 880. We took some international calls in the first gap. Why not we take some local stuff? Let's start with Anna, who is on line 6, and she's 22. Province. Hey, what's your question?
Actually, tutulungan ko lang yung friend ko kasi mayroon siyang situation.
galing siya sa 420 na party.
Chumuchonke.
Tapos,
I'm sorry, what
hello?
is a 420? Pasensya.
It's like a drug party. You know, you smoking weed.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Okay, cool.
Is it just wait, Anna? Was it just marijuana, or was there other kind of drugs?
Only marijuana.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. I'm sorry. I forgot you're in Pampanga. You guys can't afford that high.
Okay, very
Well,
all
I'm serious.
natural
It's like
high.
you know, Bianca's friends are probably fucking getting the the high price shit. You know, province people, they gotta stick with whatever they find in the forest. All right, I got you.
Ay, nako. And then.
All right, so what happened?
Tapos yung parang kaka-break na lang ng ex niya. Tapos but they went to the same party. Tapos nalaman niya yung ex niya parang may finger fuck na other girl. Tapos weeks or days after, parang nakikipagbalikan yung guy. So yung problem ng girl is kung if-forgive niya yung guy or bibigyan niya ng chance.
Well, they were not together officially, right? When he finger blasted this girl after he had marijuana smelling fingers. Yeah.
Parang 3 years na sila.
Yeah, pero hindi sila mag-on nung nag-finger blast
Yeah,
niya
they
yung
were
isang
in a
babae.
technical break.
Break sila, di ba?
Parang, oo.
Tapos, yan, dinadouble click lang yung mouse ng ibang chicks.
Okay, question. Did he ever cheat on her before when they were together?
Hindi. No.
Here's where I'm at, and this is easy, and I like this. What is it, 22 years old? Yeah, this is some teenage shit almost. If the guy is gonna finger fuck another girl under the same roof as the girl that he just broke up with a couple days prior, and then wants to get back with her days after that, I'm gonna be like, fuck you, and not take him back. Like it's just kind of one of those things, you know? It's like, okay, yeah, we were technically not together, but if you're gonna fucking stick,
mo.
it's not really kupal. It's more like, okay, if you're gonna fucking finger fuck some bitch while I'm in the house at the same time, and then you're gonna ask me back, I'm just gonna go ahead and say you're probably not.
Yeah,
This is probably not
lang.
a relationship that I want to be in. It's just kind of like a class thing.
It's
I
like,
don't even wanna
yeah,
say
you
it's
had your
kupal.
fun, and then suddenly now you want to take me back? Like,
Well, I don't even want to say it's coops, Bianca. And not that I'm disagreeing with you, because I
I'm
think
sorry,
a lot of
but
people would.
what do you mean? Why are there levels of when you can say Koopa? Koopa is just being a douchebag. Like, he's just
Yeah,
being...
but I don't think it's douchebag because the technicality is they weren't together. He's right. I mean,
okay.
the situation's right. He's not a douchebag because he didn't cheat on her. But would I want that kind of guy who thinks it's a good idea? No, I wouldn't want that guy.
They're exactly my thoughts. Exactly.
You get what I mean? And, I mean, come on, he's high. I mean, you guys are just all getting high, and then he's finger fucking. Like, really? Is this the kind of guy that you want in your life when you're in 20s? I mean, probably not.
And if he says, "Oh, but we were on a break," it's like, yeah, but that doesn't mean that your class and your
that's fine.
reading is on a break as well.
Right,
Yeah.
right, exactly. See, so that's the thing. It's like, okay, we were on a break. You're right. There's nothing wrong. You didn't commit any crimes. However, just not the kind of guy that I want.
Yeah. As they
Just,
say, stay
you know.
clashy, not trashy.
And you know, when you're in your mid-20s or 22, you know, you're early, you start trying to at least look for better quality men.
Exactly.
Like if you were 17 and you're calling and you're like, okay, we're you know, school just got out, so chumachoka kami 4:20 on Easter Sunday with the risen Lord, and then you're gonna, you know, finger fuck some bitch and all of that. That's fine. Yeah, if you guys want to continue, you're 17. Who cares?
That you know, when you put it that way, yes, this guy should just be.
Yeah, but when you're in your 20s and the guy that you're in love with who just broke up with you finger fucked a friend of yours
On
at a
Easter
fucking weed party
Sunday.
on the day of the risen Lord, and then you're gonna fucking take him back on Tuesday. Meh, I say nah.
There's nothing happy and bunny and holy about that. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I think that's not the answer she was expecting, but there you go. There's your answer.
Yeah, don't take him back. All right.
Yeah. I have a feeling
you.
she will. Okay, take care. Bye. I have a feeling she will.
You know, I follow this account on Twitter. Is it the Kive?
How do you
Pico
spell
the
that?
Kive? It's like, it
Chive?
spells like the chive.
Chive,
It's
yeah.
Kive.
Okay.
It's-
Kive? I don't know.
Yeah, because I think it's a play on archive.
Oh, yeah. Kive,
So
yeah.
Kive.
Okay.
Though when you see it, it's of course the chive,
Chive, yeah.
because
Like
it's
the-
ch chive.
yeah.
But
So you
I
think,
think
like it's
I'm not 100%
for
sure, but I think
cooking.
I think it's a play on the
Yeah.
archive. So the Kive.
Anyway, you're
And
saying.
every morning here in the U.S., they tweet like hot chicks wearing their clothes and like hot chicks take selfies and then they send it to them and then the Kive fucking post it. They just posted a photo. Ooh, hold on. 4 minutes ago.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Now, I love their stuff. Like, I love when they post pictures of hot chicks because the hot chicks that they post are fucking hot as shit.
Yeah.
Pico, can you look at what they just posted, please?
Yeah, I know. I'm checking now.
Of course, Pico's very diligent. He just
How
wants
is
to make
this
sure.
possible? Like, how is that?
I need to check this out. Okay, what does it have to do with our story?
It has nothing to do with our story. Just
Okay.
How do you be that thin with boobs that big?
The
And those
chive.
are real.
Okay.
Kive.
The Kive.
Chive you sound like a dork. Yeah. How do you? How
Dude,
can you be
that
thin
is
with
not
tits that big?
real.
That's real. I can tell that's real. That's real by the gravity.
No, man.
Jennifer Love Hewitt has boobs that big on a frame.
No, they're
she does.
smaller.
No, this. You're
Okay,
No
big
way.
boobs, Ange.
No way.
No way. This is so
Right?
fake.
This is
Oh,
so
this,
good.
this is my new screensaver. I don't give a
I
fuck.
know.
Okay,
Fake
Ange.
This
Oh
is
my God,
Do you
it's
think
so
these are
awesome.
real?
that's real.
No, okay. Ange has ginormous boobs.
It's
I
real.
don't care if she has ginormous. I got big
way,
fucking dick. That's all you
man.
want to see.
It's real.
That's
it's
real.
Yeah.
That's real. I can tell by the gravity. And I'll tell you, the side boob part is real because look at that
Yeah.
excess fat there on the corner.
Where's this excess fat?
That extra
there.
that
Yeah, it's
that
there.
shadow. Look at that. The shirt has a shadow because the boobs are so big that it shadowed the shirt.
Did it ever occur to you that maybe she purposely had them done to make it lower, to make them look like they're real?
No,
Because
To,
you can't do that.
It's an Easter miracle.
Well, if you can't get your boobs done to make it look like that you haven't had it done, if that's the case, then everybody would have done it that way.
oh, no, but it's a matter of how amazing your doctor
This is listen. Emily Ratajkowski has got tits this big on a fucking frame that
Yeah.
small.
Yeah, that could be.
And
her,
those are real?
actually. Those are real.
These are real. She mommy doesn't have the Emily face. That's why her face, or maybe she doesn't want. She wants to keep it discreet. But those are real boobs, and they're awesome.
Yeah, I love it. I'm gonna save the picture.
And
I
I'm
already saved it.
retweeting.
Yeah.
Oh
Let me
my
masturbate to it,
god.
then
Okay.
shoot.
This just like demoted the essence of Easter Sunday. Okay, come on guys. Next call.
And I love the caption. We have some serious future lower back problems.
Totally. My
That's
mom,
awesome.
my mom. Okay, God love
That's
my mom.
awesome.
I used to always wish I had ginormous boobs, and then when I was pregnant, I was a 38C. Dude, they're huge. Okay, I'm a 32B right now. My mom is a
38 is fat.
yeah. Okay. Anyway, the point is
Yeah.
they were big and they were hell. It's true. Serious back problems. My mom is a 42 double D. We're not going there. So
mom's
trust me,
huge.
I've seen giant knockers, man. I've seen giant knockers
Yeah, but that's
in my
not the
time.
same.
Yeah, it's
Listen,
awesome.
don't you know the saying? If you're fat and you have big boobs, it's like you're
Doesn't
skinny
count.
and you have abs.
Doesn't
It's
count.
not the same. It's
count.
I'm
part
just
of it.
saying, no, I'm trying to say that it
The
does
reason why your
cause
mom's back hurts is because
problems.
she's fucking overweight, and that that. It's not just her back; her knees probably hurt as
No,
well.
but I also
and her cholesterol level could use some
No,
work.
but my mom, no, not my mom, but I also have friends who are really skinny, who have big boobs. Yeah, they have super back problems. That's why they buy those Marks and Spencers,
sure.
like
Yeah.
mega
All right, fine.
high garter bras.
Okay, but let's ask yourself. You know, when
What?
you're a female, okay,
What?
if you could be born with boobs like this, won't you sacrifice a little back pain when
I
you
would
look
rather
like
have
this?
an ass than boobs. I'd rather have ass and boobs.
That's not
You
the
cannot
question.
fake an ass, no
That's
matter
not
with
the
those
question.
really cute panties. They're not cute, by the way. I could fake
Yeah,
boobs.
it's so
but
funny
you
that
can't
every
fake
flat
ass.
chick I fucking meet always says that same fucking.
No,
know,
but
I know.
for
Every
me,
fucking
no,
flat
Yeah,
personally
chick
me
says,
though.
Oh, yes, but let me guess. Because you're fucking flat.
No, because when you're a model, a lot of designers actually don't like you when you have
Okay.
big boobs.
All right, let's talk about model talk. Let me
Yeah.
think of who's the most popular model in the world right now.
Kate
I think
Upton.
her name
Emily
rhymes with
Ratajkowski.
Emily Ratajkowski,
Yeah,
who's
but
got the
she's
biggest
not a
fucking
high
tits
fashion
around.
model. There are different categories
She's
for
fucking high
models.
fashion as fuck, okay?
Okay,
And
never
by the way,
mind.
neither are your friends.
Okay. Anyway, you know
That
what?
was good.
Let's
That
just
was good.
let's
That
just
was
not go there. In some cases, especially when you wear clothes that are, it doesn't matter. The point is, if you don't wear certain silhouettes and if you have big boobs, you tend to look fat. That's why with what's her name? Who's the girl with big boobs? She's a country singer. She
Emily
wore
Ratajkowski.
mom jeans.
Dolly Parton.
Not Dolly
Jessica
Parton.
Simpson.
Jessica Simpson. Okay, Jessica Simpson. The reason
showing my
why she
age.
always has to wear
Dolly
tight-fitting
Parton.
stuff is because when you have big
Jessica
boobs,
Simpson's
you
not a country
lose your
singer.
waist. That's why you can't wear empire cut. You can't wear A-line dresses.
May I include?
Shift
may
dresses.
I include? Okay,
What?
I am friends with Jessica Simpson, and she's fat.
Oh, okay.
That's true.
When
That's
she
true.
was it doesn't matter. The point is, when you have bigger boobs, you need to wear certain silhouettes so that you can look very hourglass. But when you're flat chested, I've learned to accept I'm flat chested. That's why I'm wearing a super.
I'm just saying,
like,
flat
push-up
chested
bra.
chicks always say, "I'd rather have a ass than boobs." Hear it all the time.
I've had big boobs already. In the end, I'd rather have an ass.
38C is not big boobs.
That's
38
big
is
for a
fat.
32 woman. 38.
Oh my God! Now see, Bianca, now you're gonna dig a grave here with the listener. You can't go. I was pregnant, so I know what it's like to have big boobs. Your boobs are fucking firing liquid at people. That's not the same thing.
But for me,
You can't
it's still-
sit on your dick. Like, if my dick got bit by a tarantula and it's swollen into some sort of monstrous size
But
because
at
of
least
infection,
I know,
can't go,
I
listen,
experienced
I know
it
what a
for
big dick feels
little
like.
while, a little while. But I've
Fuck
always had
you.
an ass, and I'd like to have an ass. So if I had a
please.
choice,
Oh
I
my
would
God.
rather. Hey,
How
it's
many
my
people-
body, man. I like ass. It
Whatever.
looks good in jeans.
Yeah,
So
shit comes out of it. What do you
yeah.
want to eat? Milk or shit? Thank you.
Milk.
oh my,
Milk.
that is such a
Thank you.
guy thing to say. A
No,
girl
it's a
with
girl
a
thing
flat
to say.
butt is disgusting.
No, please. You just say that because then you listen. You don't have a good ass. It's just better than your boobs.
No, but I like that I'm flat chested.
Oh, please.
You know why? I get to wear the most plunging things,
Whatever.
and a guy
Guess what?
never looks at my chest. You know
Okay,
why?
Listen, I don't care.
Because
Look,
there's nothing to look at.
Okay, again, the kive. I would rather have this girl not plunging with tits like that than seeing the plunging girl with a flat chest where I could see her belly button from her neckline.
I would rather
This is what
that.
I'm looking
I would
for.
rather be high fashion flat chested than
not
like
high
gross
fashion.
fashion
It's
no
not high
butt.
fashion. It's no boob jeans. When I say jeans, I'm not talking about jeans. I'm talking about jean
Okay,
genetics.
for me, it's so easy to wear a miracle bra with major pads as
Why
opposed
need to have a miracle bra?
miracle
Why
butt.
Why does a miracle bra even exist?
No, I
because
love
there's
that.
a desire
I
for
know.
bigger tits.
So I love that there's that option. I love that there's an
my- see,
option.
do you
But
even
with my
hear the
ass,
hypocrisy
you
in it?
cannot fake a good ass.
Yes, you can fake a good ass.
Yep.
Yes, you can. There
And
are
yeah,
ass
so when we're
implant
making out-
underwear.
Yeah, they're ass implants.
No. I'm not talking about like implants. I'm talking about like you can
No, no,
wear
no,
a
no.
miracle
No,
bra.
no, no, no.
Padded
There
implants.
are
There
fake
is
panties.
padded-
Oh yeah, but it's disgusting. Can you imagine? Okay, imagine Mo, we're making out. Okay, that's why I don't like to wear the super push-up bras because if I'm gonna make out with a guy, I know I want them to know that this is what we're working
all of
with.
all of a sudden, though. Now,
What?
see, do you ever listen to
I'm
yourself?
not going to wear those padded panties so that when you,
just
grab
said
my
right
ass.
now. You just said right now that you like them, that you have the option to put the miracle bra on, and you just said I
Yes,
can put the
for
miracle bra.
certain
but I
clothes,
don't
but if
want the
I'm gonna
miracle bra.
make out with someone, I don't do the push-up bras. Especially if I'm dating someone, they already know what I'm working with. But in terms of fashion, is so much different as opposed to when you're dating a guy, when you're all going on a date with a guy. When I used to go on dates with guys, I make sure to let them know. I do the plunging without the bra or like just nipple tape so they know I'm flat chested. But imagine, Mo, we're making out right now
Bianca,
and then you're going to hold on to my ass with the pads. Holy banana. And you're going to be like, dude, are you wearing a
I
pillow
wouldn't
on your
care.
butt?
Listen,
It's
this is where you get us
disgusting.
wrong. This is
What?
where you get us wrong, Bianca.
What?
You
What?
think we give a fuck?
Yeah, no, we don't.
You
What
think
do
we care?
But you
don't
were
care at
just
all.
raving about this girl with the boobs. Of course
Yeah,
you give a
yeah.
fuck.
Yeah, listen. By the time if I'm dating you,
Okay.
I don't give a fuck by that time. All I care is about having sex with you. That's all. I don't give a fuck what you could fucking rip your face off with the skin off your face, and I don't give a fuck. Listen, you don't think that we know that all of you guys are just bullshitting us with your makeup, your high heels, your fake eyelashes, the fucking eyebrow tattoos? You think all of that shit, you think we fucking don't know that that's going on?
There
You
are
don't think that when I look at your fucking face that I know whether it's legit or not? Do you
Okay.
think that I even care? Here's what I care about. I care about me coming.
Great.
Right?
Okay, so
That's
my
what I
friend
care
was
about.
telling me, whenever he would sleep around with girls and stuff, there are actually some girls who wake up earlier than he does, so that when
Yes.
they wake up, they put
Yes.
makeup.
Why?
That is insane. That is
No,
wild.
It's not insane. It's not. That's us. That's you guys again trying to put on a show for us.
Assuming that we care, which we don't.
We don't give a fuck, man.
Well, I
Did
I
hold on.
personally
Did
don't
I-
do
did
that,
I-
but yeah,
did
I
I-
didn't
did I-
know there are girls who do
Did
that.
I come? The question is, did I come prior?
Okay.
If you're gonna wake up at 5 a.m. an hour ahead prior to me, but did I come the night before? Yes. Okay, we're good.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we'll get breakfast and.
We're good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
don't worry.
good.
Yeah,
We're good.
yeah.
I'll cook-
I'll
I'll
pack
cook
my
you
shit, go straight to
something.
lunch.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
good.
no worries. We're
But
fine.
yeah, okay, whatever.
I'm gonna swipe left now.
Swipe.
Yeah,
Okay,
bye.
let's swipe to our
Bye.
next call. Okay.
That's right.
Okay.
That's the thing I never understand with some of you girls, man. All this shit in your head, thinking like you guys know all of this stuff. It's like, dude, relax.
Thank you, Kai. You guys are awesome.
Right? Aren't they?
Keep doing the Lord's work.
Oh yeah. I think we gotta take a commercial break, and then we'll get to our call. Hold on, is she there? He's there, right? What's his name? Miko.
Yeah.
Listen, sorry, we were talking about tits here. We're gonna take a break. When we come back, we're gonna get you first call. Sorry, all right?
Yeah, no worries. I'm
just
still
hang
looking
in
at the. I'm still looking at the archive.
Yeah, good job.
Damn it, right?
That's really
Right?
right. That's awesome.
Right?
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
You know, I have a butt that everybody knows. Because high fashion models say. Sorry. All right. That's my Bianca impersonation. Let's take a break. Back after this. More calls. Don't go away. It's Good Times Promote the Podcast. Brought to you by Globe.
Stay tuned. We'll return after this commercial break.
Yeah, so we took a plane over to Paranaque, and this is my first time. Thank you. People are so friendly. They've made me feel so welcome here. The people in the township were beautiful and maganda. We visited the kids in the town. Just the beauty and the innocence of the kids. It just went a long way for me. It touched my heart. And I love children, and just to see them, these big open smiles, that can go a long way. Kids are beautiful.
Today, we are very happy to share with her our small token of appreciation.
When we went out there, we helped a small business owner at her sorry, put up her sign, and she told us her story. And to see that she's back up on her feet, working and building her business, that was very inspiring to me.
Salamat sa lahat.
With all the devastation, a smile can change a moment. It sounds cliche, but I think it's true.
What we've done is actually give them a building package wherein we further increase their capability to earn. What we have given Manang Bising was a mobile phone, a retailer SIM, and a seed money or a startup money that allows her to sell both.
To the mobile number, the amount of
I think it's a natural instinct for all of us to help out along the way and give back. Globe Telecom has been an incredible partner with me in terms of allowing me to raise awareness about what they're doing as well. And I saw what their mission is in nation building, culture building, and brand building. And I thought, this is a really solid vision. Well, first off, I learned that the strength of the Filipino people is paramount. And even with all the challenges that have come their way, I think they're back up and very positive and hopeful that their towns and cities are going to rebuild, and it's inspiring to see that.
One big smile, smile.
I think, programs like Project Wonderful is something that's huge here. Coming out and building homes and sending materials and sending financial aid is always just an incredible thing. I think, throwing money at the problem is one way to go, but what Globe Telecom is doing is they're inspiring small business owners to get up on their feet on their own and have the responsibility of running a business. And I think that there's something to that as well. It's very inspiring.
What do you think is ailing local football?
Well, politics.
Should athletes be endorsers?
Yes, why not?
Why did you refuse to be the Haskell's head coach countless times?
I've been there, done that. Too much politics, like I said. Like I posted one time a few days ago, coaching is a thankless job. With what's happening with Michael Weiss, we talked about it already before, personally, one-on-one, and I said, it happens. And I said, you should know that because you worked also somewhere in other countries as well. There's no such thing as a permanent job in coaching, in any sport.
Why do you say thankless?
Well, you're only as good as the wins.
And then that's it.
Plus, of course, there are other factors like disrespect, honor, honesty, and all of this. Because you're just a coach, you're not the manager. You're not the association, you're not the institution. So you, as a coach, you're just an employee. So you're as good only as the wins that you have.
During and after what happened sa Yolanda, seeing everybody helping out each other, that's what really made sense to me. Since I'm a fashion stylist, I would always want what looks good together and finding the pieces that would look great together.
I think for us as Filipinos to get up and mobilize to help other kababayans in need, that's natural to us. But for us in this case, to never give up and never get tired.
Whatever your job is, it doesn't matter. During that time, we just all went there, helped each other, and moved the world.
Of the devastation, I don't know, there was something inside me that just felt like nothing else in my life mattered. I work very closely with Gawad Kalinga. I was so happy that Globe chose them too because as an organization, I feel that their love and care for the people and the communities is something that I don't see enough. I just find that that was the most special one for me.
It's a good feeling, especially when when you're helping some other people, especially when you see them so happy because they're gonna have a new house, new home.
It also means that we're showing them that we're involved, that we care, that they're not alone. Top executives were here today. And on the ambassador side, it's me, Liz, Morris, who's a new ambassador.
Well, it's an eye-opening thing. Through activities like this, it just goes to show how much commitment Globe has to this effort. See it for yourselves and participate, spend a few days here and help build some homes.
Globe's Project Wonderful is all about creating a wonderful world for our consumers, our businesses, as well as the nation. It's the sort of the way that Globe is putting together all of the building blocks we've built over the last 4 years. Remember, the wonderful world includes the nation. And so we also want to make sure that people who are underprivileged, people who have been devastated by the typhoons, also somehow in their own way live a wonderful world.
I think everybody can help. In our own little ways, we can help just by tweeting, using social media, and using your voice.
Walang iwanan in the sense that we're here when we start laying out the bricks, when we start making the bricks, when we filter the sand, when we paint the house. But also, more than that, it's restoring the dignity of the people that have lost so much.
This whole experience reminds us that nation building can be as simple and meaningful as lives rebuilding.
And when we do things that exceed what is expected of us, we create wonderful. And yes, that's wonderful.
Friend says she hates me.
It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast. Call the show tonight and get your love problem answered.
Follow us on Twitter at GTWM Podcast.
And visit www.motwister.com.
You know, Globe's encouraging bikers and even non-bikers to help us reforest the Cordilleras. They're bringing in a fundraising through a gift launcher. This allows you to create your account right from Facebook and easily share your wish list to your network. Donations can be made in various ways with a few easy steps. For more info, visit facebook.com/cordillera.conservation.trust. Hey, it's back. Podcast. A commercial break. It was a long commercial break, but we're happy you're still here. Phone number 880-9294 and Skype the Good Times Podcast. You can text us 0927-214-1981. Last chance for your calls tonight before we wrap up the episode. Follow Bianca Valerio on Twitter at Bianca_Valerio. You can also do the Ask FM thing.
Yes, Ask FM.
She's there.
Same.
Let's get to... let's see if we can squeeze in 3 calls. I'm not sure. Maybe 2. Let's start with Miko on 5. Hey, Miko, what's up?
Hey, Mo.
Hi, Miko.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, Bianca.
Hi, how can we help you?
So, yeah, I'll get straight to it.
Yes.
Sure.
Do I have blood in my hands if my ex-girlfriend committed suicide?
Did you tell her to kill herself?
No, of course not.
Then...
Well...
I don't want to say you don't have blood on your hands because I'm trying to think if I were you, like if I was in that situation, I'd probably feel like there was blood on my hands. But you'd have to give us more clues though, like why did she kill herself?
Did she kill herself?
Like specifically.
Yeah, would you like to hear probably the story about the story?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, please.
So it happened, I think 2 or 3 months after we broke up. I never heard about what happened after 3 years. I just learned about it last year, and it was around 4 years ago.
Oh shit! That's fucking wild.
Wait, say that again. That was so
well,
confusing.
they broke up 4 years ago, but
Okay.
it was she ended up dying like 2 or 3 months after they broke up. He only found out about it recently that she killed herself years ago.
And how did you find out? What did they tell you? Did you ever find out why she broke up? Why she killed herself?
Not specifically, because one of my friends became friends with her office mate. So, well, we kind of live good 45 minutes from each other. In the province, not here.
How did she kill herself?
She jumped from somewhere.
Yeah, the jumping shit is so brutal, man. Like, I mean, to speak of it lightly, right? If I had a girlfriend and she killed herself, but she say she drugged herself to death, I'd feel less bad than if she jumped off a fucking building.
Because it's a
like
little
if she
more
jumped off a building,
morbid,
I'd feel fucking awful about it because
it's like
that.
No, but the thing is,
no, just 'cause
you know,
it's so
we're
painful.
trying to find out, like, you know, if why you should feel guilty. But how did you guys break up?
Yeah. So this is what happened. 5 years ago. I don't know, still 4 years ago. I'm sorry, it was 5 years ago, around 2010, May or something. I just
make it 4 years.
Yeah, I just broke up with a very relationship that spanned around 3 years. So it was a good relationship. I think it was the marrying kind already.
Okay.
So after we broke up, after I think 2 months, 3 months, I started courting this girl.
Okay.
The dead one.
Yeah, we were already acquaintances for 2 years because we kind of she works for one of our clients, and we had after she answered yes on my when I was courting her, it spent around 3 months, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
And I remember it was January the first week when I told her that we were not working out.
So you broke up with her.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you guys were only together for a few months, and then you broke up with her.
And how did she take it?
I don't think you have blood on your hands.
Yeah, she really. I was her first boyfriend.
And you guys had sex and everything.
No.
I don't think you have blood on your
Then
hands.
I mean, not to take it away from you, not to make it, as sad, but
She had problems, bud.
Yeah.
Did you break up with her because she was crazy?
No, I never thought that she was crazy. But I was thinking I have blood in my hands because I told her the truth that.
To jump off a building? What?
No. I found someone else.
Yeah, but you know what? Here's the thing.
wanna
As
do
much
that.
as much as it's so detrimental to hear
Maybe you
a
have a
guy
little bit
break
of
up with
specks of
us.
blood in your hand.
Yeah, I mean, like if someone were to break up with me because they found somebody else, like this hasn't happened to a billion people in the world, and
Yeah,
obviously they have not.
But we're all so
killed it.
different, though.
Yeah,
That's
and
the
like
thing.
Mo said, we're all built differently. However, I mean, if there is a little bit of guilt that you're feeling, it's not like you made her do it. Do you know what I mean? I mean, maybe she got so affected by it, blow to the self-esteem, and she really thought that this was going to go somewhere. And usually your first boyfriend, you always think, oh my God, this is the guy, So the loss, that feeling of loss, and maybe she felt like it was even her fault that why you left her. So maybe that's what drove her. But I don't think it's really
Well,
all
she could also
on
have had a
you.
really bad week.
Yeah.
And it's just, there are people
It's
who
not
are so
all
fragile.
on
dude, and,
you, yeah.
And it could be a
A
variety
culmination
of
of things that added up, and finally
here-
this was like a last straw.
But just to give you guys some advice, though, yes, all you guys, when you're breaking up with your girlfriend because you found someone else, how about not telling them that you found someone else? Just say it's not working out. If you're gonna cheat, just get caught cheating, but never admit it and then break up, because that sucks.
Okay, then
Just
that's
go ahead and
fair,
break
yeah. Okay, then what if, of course, a person's always going to say, what did I do wrong? Where did we go wrong? I thought everything was great. Why?
No, just whatever. Hey, listen, I'm just gonna be another breakup. I mean, not that dick, not that douchey, but that's the explanation. It's like, it's work. You think it's
going to
going fine
be
for you,
hard anyway,
but
so
I'm not
might as
happy.
well make it less painful.
Take a page from our caller from Japan. That guy's probably really happy with his marriage. She's not. What are you gonna do? I'm not happy with this relationship. I'm done. Don't go, I found someone else, because it's so shattering. So if you're gonna cheat, get caught cheating, but don't admit that you're cheating.
I was actually trying not to cheat because I told her a few weeks, probably a month before I even started dating the new one. So, and I told her the truth. So, yeah. So I was trying not to cheat. And I don't think I cheated because I broke up with her before I dated her.
Oh, well, yeah, but it sounds like you're cheating. I mean, to her, it's like, what? You cheated and you found someone else? What I'm saying is not
because
just for
the
you,
fact
'cause
that
it's
you
already
found
done.
somebody
All
else, it
the
means
other
there's a
guys-
little bit of overlapping,
Yeah,
and I'm
all-
sure
all
that it
the
got
other guys-
exaggerated in her head.
All the other guys who are listening right now, just stay away from that kind of explanation. I don't think you have blood on your hands. I think maybe you were the icing on the cake, or maybe you were the foundation of what became a really bad set of months. Who knows? But ultimately, she's an adult. You guys were, you guys weren't kids. You guys were adults when she decided. Wait, how old was she when she died? She said office mate, so maybe 20s. Yeah.
Yeah, same.
25.
So,
Yeah, I have a feeling there must
I got
be
a
some
question, though.
underlying issues there as well to make her feel like.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah. No, people don't jump off buildings when they're having a bad day.
Exactly.
There has to be a bunch of foundation and work there. But let me ask you this: how far did she fall? I mean, I know that this might be inappropriate, but it's just the jumping off the building is such a brutal way to go. Like, which building did she jump off?
I'm not sure. I'm not even sure if it was building. She lived somewhere major mountain.
You jump off a mountain? Fuck, that's so fucking hardcore. All right.
Yeah.
No, I think you're good, dude.
Well,
I'm sorry
lessons
that
be
happened.
learned, right? I mean,
Yeah.
you can't take back what happened, and whether or not it was really, let's say you were the reason why she jumped, just take a cue from it and just, if ever this happens again where you meet someone or you're dating them, and I think in life in general, if you need to be honest, you gotta paint it in such a way where it's not too brutally honest, because like Mo always says, people are built differently. I mean, you're already breaking up with her anyway. Do you need to give her the full explanation? Kasi masakit na nga siya, mas lalo pang masakit. Diba? So just, yeah.
Yep. Good point. All right. Thanks, bud. All right, Miko. Good luck, buddy.
Thanks.
Take care. Bye. Damn. Yeah.
The guy sounds distraught, but did you know, like, when he was on hold during the commercial break, they're like, hey, you there, Miko? Yeah, man, I'm just looking at the Kive here, man. Boy, those tits look great. Yeah. It's like, look, those look
Well, at least so he sounds a little more like, guilty.
No, off air, it's like,
passionate,
tangina, joga na to, pare. Tangina, laki, gusto kong jakulin to. Miko, you're out here. My girlfriend is home.
Oh my god, we just made them look so douchey. Oh, that's okay. Well, I'm sure he still feels bad, but there's nothing like a set of big jugs to make it all better.
Oh, yeah. No, I mean, he only found out. I mean, she killed herself 5 years ago, so, I mean, there's a little bit of distance. But, boy, if you're in that situation where you break up with your girlfriend and she kills herself, God, how can you not think that you're responsible for something like that? And there are many times where, like, with the, the girlfriend that doesn't like the show so much, where she tried killing herself on several accounts, and
Who?
The freaky one.
the blowjob shitter.
Okay.
Yeah, like.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Wrists and all
The
that.
crazy,
Like,
the crazy.
I'm gonna
Okay.
kill myself if I'm gonna jump off this building, or she was already hanging from the side of the building and stuff, and about to jump. I was like, I feel ultimately responsible if anything happens. So I'm gonna go here and take that knife from your hand, and you'd feel that way. It's totally. Back to the Kive.
Anyway, yeah.
Where are we? What are we looking at? One more call and then we're out here. Jack, is it Jack on line 6?
Mm-hmm.
Jack, 29, Makati, what's up?
Hi,
Jack?
good evening, Mo. Good evening.
Hey,
Bianca.
what's up?
Hi, Jack. How can we help you?
Yeah, the previous call was brutal. It was hardcore, man.
Tough shit, yeah.
Are you looking at the Kive too?
Don't worry, he's fine though.
Not
You heard him
really.
off air, he's doing all right.
I just received a news flash from my news feed. Mo, what are your thoughts about the Woodson firing?
I mean, I expected it. They went from a playoff team to a team that was just like such a disaster. I mean, I don't think they're built anyway to win a championship with the personnel that they have. But the decline from say this season from the season prior is so steep that you have to always look at the head coach as a possible reason for that decline. I mean, they lost a few players. Kidd. Who else did they lose from the team prior to that? But it's not like they lost key core guys. And for the decline of that steep, you kind of always have to look at the coach and point fingers there. So it's not a big surprise that Mike Woodson gets fired. However, the question that everybody's asking is, does this open the door for Phil to come in and coach? And I think he has said that he doesn't have any intention to coach, but who knows? I mean, if he ends up coaching the Knicks, imagine what kind of free agents they would draw, people who might want to go there. First of all, you get to play in New York and then play for Phil. I mean, that would be great. And I think that's a nice way to rejuvenate the franchise. Such a huge franchise that the Knicks are. So, I don't know, man. It is breaking news. I haven't read anything about it. I just know I saw it on Twitter that he's fired. I'm not surprised. I'm not really a big fan of Mike Woodson anyway, and I'm interested to see who they're going to be replacing him with. Did they announce a replacement yet?
Not yet, but there are rumors that it would be Steve Kerr.
Huh.
Phil Jackson is building, the previous personnel that he worked with. The signing of Lamar Odom, and now it's Steve Kerr rumored to be the next head coach of New York. So I'm not sure whether.
Still sure that Phil's not going to come back then. It really is. I'm just going to replace him with someone else.
Yep, I guess.
Okay.
But do you think it's too late for New York to fire Woodson? Do you think if it happened earlier in the season, do you think that New York will be a playoff bound team?
Gosh. If he fired him in mid-season, I don't know.
No,
I can't really say. I thought they were gonna fire even in the beginning, even when the season started. I was thinking it would take a lot to fire him because they just fired D'Antoni, replaced him with Woodson, and Woodson had a really good run post D'Antoni, and then it just kind of all went to shit this season. And with New York as well, with that owner and that market, it's just kind of sometimes it's difficult to do such huge spotlight generating moves mid-season because it just shakes so many things up because a lot of people put a lot of attention to that franchise. So I think firing him after the season, like as they did today, is probably the better choice. But who knows? Again, when Phil Jackson became president over there in New York, not mid-season, but towards the latter part of the season, it drew such big headlines. You see, any moves that you make in New York are always have a big spotlight on it. So I think you kind of doing that in the mid-season plus the Phil signing would really kind of just shake things up too much. It's best done off-season. And whether they're going to be a playoff-bound team or not, it's not like they were built to win this year. The East, who knew that the Indiana Pacers are going to suck this much? But the East is really an Indiana, Miami kind of neighborhood, and everybody else is just whatever. So they weren't built anyway for it this year. So maybe in the next few years, we'll see. But I'm telling you, if you're talking about the NBA playoffs, the story really is the Pacers. My God, how awful!
They suck.
How awful do they look? They fucking look.
I rooted from them.
Am I rooting for
the start of the season?
I'm rooting for them kasi naawa ko sa kanila, and I hate the Hawks. I didn't even know the Hawks were in the playoffs. Wow, I'm amazed at how awful they are. In the end, I'm still running with my Warriors this year. I'm happy that the Warriors beat the Clippers in the first game without Andy Bogut, but I don't think that's going to happen again without him. If Blake Griffin can kind of limit his fouls and all that stuff, the Clippers should easily beat Golden State tonight, unless Bogut comes back. If Bogut can come back, man, I think the Golden State has a good shot in this 7-game series. So, fingers crossed for my Warriors. All right, thanks, buddy.
Final question, Mo.
Go.
Yeah. I've heard your stories about Melo. Melo to stay or not to stay?
Melo to stay. I think his career was best in New York. His numbers were astronomical in New York. I think he should stay. And I think he likes it there. And I think he's been a better guy. I've seen him a couple times recently. He's a lot better personality than he was when I first interviewed him, say, 6 years ago or something like that. Much nicer guy now. But that could be said about Kobe as well. When you say my Melo stories, I'm assuming it's because my interaction with him as a person. Not the greatest guy, but Kobe was like that as well. In the early on, just not the best guy, very difficult to talk to, just doesn't even give a fuck. Now Kobe's just fantastic with press.
Maybe it's the age thing. Maybe
it's a maturity thing. Yeah. When you start realizing what it's all about the branding, about you being able to be well loved, and if you're well loved, you earn so much more, and you're,
like a commercial.
All of that stuff is super important. Yeah, totally. All right, thanks, man.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
Thanks, Bianca.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I don't know how I contributed, but I was, yes.
All right,
Good luck.
Bye-bye. All right, let's get out of here. Let's take a break. When we come back, we will wrap it up. The caller of the night. I like the Japan girl.
Me
I mean, a lot of
too.
these calls tonight were good, but
Yeah, there's a great variety in them for sure.
all
I
right,
like
back
Japan
after
girl
this.
for sure.
Don't go away.
Stay tuned. We'll return after this commercial break.
So we took a plane over to Paranaque, and it was my first time. Thank you. People are so friendly. It made me feel so welcome here. The people in the township were beautiful, and my God. We visited the kids in the town. Just the beauty and the innocence of the kids. It just went a long way for me. Touched my heart. I love children, and just to see them, these big open smiles, that can go a long way.
We are very happy to share with her our small token of appreciation.
When we went out there, we helped a small business owner, put up a sign, and she told us her story, and to see that she's back up on her feet, working, and building her business, that was very inspiring to me.
Salamat, salamat, salamat sa lahat.
With all the devastation, a smile can change a moment. It sounds cliche, but I think it's true.
What we've done is actually give them a building package wherein we further increase their capability to earn. What we have given Manang Bisin is a mobile phone, a retailer phone, and a seed money or a startup money that allows her to sell both.
I think it's a natural instinct for all of us to help out along the way and give back. Bill Telecom has been an incredible partner with me in terms of allowing me to raise awareness about what they're doing as well. And I saw what their mission is in nation building, culture building, and brand building. And I thought, this is a really solid vision. Well, first off, I learned that the strength of the Filipino people is paramount. And even with all the challenges that have come their way, I think they're back up and very positive and hopeful that their towns and cities are going to rebuild, and it's inspiring to see that. One big smile, smile, smile. I think, programs like Project Wonderful is something that's huge here. Coming out and building homes and sending materials and sending financial aid is always just an incredible thing. I think, throwing money at the problem is one way to go. What Bill Telecom is doing is they're inspiring small business owners to get up on their feet on their own and have the responsibility of running a business. And I think there's something to that as well. It's very inspiring.
What do you think is ailing local football?
Well, politics.
Should athletes be endorsers?
Yes, why not?
Why did you refuse to be the Haskell's head coach countless times?
I've been there, done that. Too much politics, like I said. Like I posted one time a few days ago, coaching is a thankless job. With what's happening with Michael Weiss. We talked about it already before. Personally, one-on-one, and I said, it happens. And I said, you should know that because you worked also somewhere in other countries as well. There's no such thing as a permanent job in coaching, in any sport.
Why do you say thankless?
Well, you're only as good as the wins.
And then that's it.
Plus, of course, there are other factors like disrespect, honor, honesty, and all of this. Because you're just a coach, you're not the manager. You're not the association, you're not the institution. So you, as a coach, you're just an employee. So you're as good only as the wins that you have.
Friend says she hates me.
It's Good Times with Mo, the podcast. Call the show tonight and get your love problem answered.
Follow us on Twitter at GTWM Podcast.
And visit www.motwister.com.
All right, it's time to get out of here. We want to thank all the people who called our show, those who downloaded as well. We appreciate you guys so much. We will see you tomorrow, same time, same good stuff. Caller of the night, Bianca's girl from Japan. Yes.
Yeah, yes, Miss Japan. Hanichiko, Haninumori.
What do you mean? Kinoka?
Kinoko.
Yeah,
Kinoko. Yeah.
Oh,
Honey, what?
yeah. All right. Well, yeah. See you guys tomorrow on the podcast. Of course, this show brought to you by Globe. I want to thank our staff that do such an excellent job as well. For the people who stream us live, thank you so much. And yeah, we're out of here. See you guys.
See you guys
Bianca,
tomorrow.
anything else?
That's
No?
it.
Good?
Good
Fantastic.
night.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Good Times with Mo, the podcast Season 3, was brought to you by Globe.
We'd like to thank you for your calls and invite you to check out our other podcast on the New Media Factory by logging on to nmftv.com.
Follow Good Times with Mo on Twitter at GTWM Podcast.
Follow Mo at DJ Mo Twister. And don't forget to check out www.motwister.ph.
See you next time.
The views and opinions expressed on any program are those of the persons appearing on the program and do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of the New Media Factory. Some programs on this network might include strong images and language and may not be suitable for all audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.